Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And of course, if you're new here, welcome. If you are new, you can hit the subscribe button, thumbs up this video. If you're not new, welcome back. So of course, I couldn't let the weekend go by without posting a video or doing a video on, of course, what else but the Black Panther movie that came out. Well, officially, you could have started seeing it yesterday. So we went and saw it last night, the 9:30, 9:25 showtime. And of course, I got my hair done today, and what better way to do the video than to, show y'all some good old African realness. If y'all don't know, I am from Sierra Leone, so don't do that. I wasn't born here. I was born there. I'm Americanized like him when I was little, so yeah, whatever. If you want to know a little bit more about that, there's a salon tag that's down there somewhere. I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, so my friend did my hair today, and ironically, it goes with the theme. Okay, y'all like it? It's my first time doing. Anyways, that's gonna be another video. This video is about Black Panther. Okay, that's how I'm gonna greet everyone from now on. Well, maybe not everyone. Black folk, maybe just black people. Okay, but if you haven't seen it, then I'll try not to do any spoilers, but if you haven't seen it, I need you to just get up and go see it. If you've seen it, you probably are like me and you want to go see it again, because I'm probably going to see it again because it's just, oh my gosh. I know people are probably like, why are they all so excited about this dang on Marvel movie? Look, I'm a Marvel fanatic, okay? So I'm here for Captain America, Avengers, all of them, okay? But I am even more here for Black Panther. Why? Because one is black and he's African. So already those two, bam, sold me. Could be a bully, the story could be BS. I wouldn't even care. I'd still support it. But the fact that like the cast, okay, I literally counted only, let's say, if you don't count the art scene, maybe 5 or 6 white folk in the movie. And I didn't care, I was just here for all of the melanin. Sidebar. My best friend and I were talking today about the movie. We were like, wasn't Lupita's skin just like glowing? Like when she came in the scene with the green outfit on, I was like, Jesus Lord, like what moisturizer do you use? Probably shea butter. Whipped. She probably used shea butter for a moisturizer. Why didn't I think about that? Anyways, I feel like this movie is what we as black people, we as Africans, we as women is really what we needed. Like it encompasses everything you want to embrace and be proud of and acknowledge about your history and just you as a person. Like the fact that the army of Wakanda is all women, first of all, that lets you know it ain't always got to be men in the front line, okay? Women can do it, and they clearly do it better as the army. Anyways, but I just feel like it is such a great movie, and everyone, I don't even care if you're not black, everyone should see it. And what I love is the little gems that they drop, some of the shade, like the sister calling old boy a colonizer. I'm like, you know what, you slick, you real slick. He ain't catch that, but we caught it. But like, or when they were saying this is what Africa would look like if it was never colonized. Well, let me not say colonized if they weren't invaded, because colonized is like sounds more peaceful, and I don't think what they did to Africa was peaceful. So yeah, I mean, it literally does show you what the potential of the continent of Africa really has. And it constantly reminds me of Sierra Leone and all the potential that small little country has because of all the riches that the country has, the land, the minerals, the natural resources. And it's like, because the people that are in power are aware of how rich the country and the continent of Africa as a whole really is, they would rather sell their soul and the soul of the people of that country to get the money right now versus think about go on the outside and see what they could really do. It could easily, I feel like so many countries in Africa can easily be a Wakanda, as we can put quote air quotes or whatever, because I feel like almost every country in Africa has the resources, the natural minerals and things like that to really flourish. It may not be, technologically advanced like Wakanda because of course it's a movie, but the reality that that actually is a potential that could be in a continent that's looked at as a third world country. And it's like, I feel like they're trying to feed us like, oh, there's nothing in Africa. It's like when they were talking about Wakanda and how it's a third world country and it's uncivilized and they barely have anything, not knowing the gem that the country has, that it has to go out of its way to create what do you want to call it? A perimeter, a hidden perimeter. So people, it's like they just knew if the whole entire world knew what they had, they would come in and did what they did and invade or colonize. I mean, and I honestly think like the contrast between the king and warmonger, like they both they wanted the same thing. They wanted to help their people, and their people, not just the people of Wakanda or the people of Africa, just black people in general across the globes, the minorities, the oppressed. They each wanted to help those people, but of course warmonger wanted to go at it in a more, let's give them the violent, let's give them the weapons so they can get, take over their oppressors. Whereas the king wanted more of, he was thinking of it of more of a logical or in a way where they wouldn't necessarily give away the secrets of their country and still be able to help, But I can go on and on about this movie. I love the representation of the dark-skinned women. Like, yes, we are here and we are beautiful. We can be strong and educated and fine and still hold our lives together and hold it together. And we do not have to be looked down upon. It's just like the representation that my kids will get to see, my son will get to see. It's like, these are the things we need to start instilling. Like, this movie is something that you are going to be able to play and be so proud of in front of your kids and be like, yes, you can be a king. Yes, you can be a warrior and still be a queen and still hold your own and still help all in one day. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I literally was like my heart was just flourished, and the movie, the movie just makes you so proud. Like, I literally left out that movie theater. I was like, you know what? I'm proud. I've always been proud to be black. I've always been proud to be African, but it's like, it gives you an extra oomph. Like, you can't tell me nothing today. And I feel like, in a way, this is why they probably were trying to push against this movie coming out, because I feel as if it gives people, especially black people and Africans, like, it gives you a resilience. It makes you feel like extra proud. It makes you feel like, you know what? I could be a king and I can be successful. I can do all of these things. It doesn't matter where I'm from. It just gives, man, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm telling you, you guys have to go and see it. You have to go and see it. The fact that people from Wakanda speak all, and I didn't even know this. My husband is another like Marvel fanatic, and he was like, if you notice when they went to Korea, Lupita spoke Korean, and the lady spoke Korean back to her, but then T'Challa, Lord Jesus, see, this is why I keep calling him the king, because I don't want to screw up his name, but he was able to understand and ask her, well, what was she talking about? You getting all in all this type of trouble. And I didn't even pick up on that he automatically understood what the Korean lady was saying. I didn't even pick up on all of that. But I mean, I just, and I know the last scene of the movie when they did the UN conference, I knew that was a little shade towards Trump. And then the guy had the nerve to say, "What do you have to offer us?" Sir, that's why they showed the CIA guy like laughing, like, you all just don't know what y'all are in for, because we're kind of about to run it. And I feel like, it's like, I really feel like in a way they don't want to know all the potential the continent of Africa has, or for Black people to know their potential, like their true potential, like that conscious thought in the back of your head, because you've been conditioned to think that you're lesser, or you're oppressed. Like, there was this video that I watched today, and I might link it down on my comment box. It was like just encompassed everything. And there was also a video that I watched of an interview with Lupita, and I can't pronounce the lady's name. The lady that played the general, she's on Walking Dead. They were just talking about how they give you this thought, like the only type of Africa you see are Poverty and Poor or National Geographic. And we all know there are many parts of Africa that are not National Geographic worthy, or that's Poverty and Poor. Like, why can we only be those two things? Why can't we be successful Africa? Why can't we be, a flourishing continent or countries in Africa? It's like they want you to be conditioned in this thought process that, no, Africa's not good. You don't want to go there. No, really, you do want to go there. You want to figure out what they have, because there's a lot of natural resources there. And I feel like they don't want you to know that. Oh, gosh. And like at the, when Warmonger, has his demise or whatever, how, he was, the king tried to say, I think we still have time to save you. And he was like, no, I'd rather die here and just, throw my body to the ocean so I can be with my ancestors. And I mean, it's just the dialogue and the shade of the shade that there was a lot of shade thrown. And if you're not really hip to, what was being said, and I don't know, you may want to go back and go watch the movie, because you may have missed a lot of hidden gems in there. And I'm gonna go back and see it, because I know I probably missed a bunch of hidden gems. But I mean, it's action packed. It gives you a little bit of everything. Like, it gives you encouragement to keep pushing. It gives you, it shows you that you can be successful, and shows you that you can help others without just keeping all of it to yourself. But, of course, that's not what they want us to know. So I don't want this video to be a rant video, but I can see why they didn't want this movie to be out. And it's gonna crush. And let me tell you something. Anybody that's telling these people that they're being too extra about dressing up for this movie, why do Black people gotta be extra for dressing up for a movie for a change? People get dressed up all the time for Avenger movies. People get dressed up all the time for Star Trek. Star Trek, Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Wars. Hell, people get dressed up for Harry Potter. So shoot, for the first time, Black folk got a movie where we're not playing slaves, we're not playing violence, we're not playing dumb or being portrayed as dumb, we're not being portrayed as ignorant or oppressed, or we are finally in a movie where every character is a positive representation of Black African males, kings, queens, women. And that I can see why that's a problem, because I feel like they don't want Black people to see their potential. And this movie, but please go see it. I didn't want to go too much in detail of, different things for people that may have not seen it. I didn't want it to be a big spoiler, but go see it. You will leave there just having a greater sense of self-love, and just, but like I was saying, yeah, it's like, why do Black people have to not be able to get excited about a movie for a change and get dressed up? I may be somebody Black Panther related for Halloween, and I never really get dressed up for Halloween. But if you've seen Black Panther and you feel like you can relate to some of the things that I said, or not. We can agree to disagree. It's okay. That makes what, you know, that's what makes the world go around. It's okay. Just leave your comment down below. So I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.